going to introduce our first speaker, Lucy Clement. I'm not going to say much about her because I want her to come and tell us more about herself. Lucy is, when I moved to Bedford, Lucy one of the first people who reached out to me. She talks a lot about health, our body health. Thank you.
You put the PowerPoint, yeah? Good afternoon, ladies. I'll start by expressing my gratitude to Mokami. It is a blessing to have Mokami in Bedford. I'm a health and wellness coach, very passionate about healthy living. I believe that it's God's purpose that we live a life of abundance, and that includes good health. My work is to inspire people to live healthier. I also raise awareness on the issue of fibroids. I believe that fibroids is a silent epidemic. I'm just curious to know how many people here know that 90% of women have an issue that touches on their reproductive system. How many people know that? Yeah? If one woman is not struggling with fibroids, they are dealing with endometriosis, or ovarian cyst, infertility, urinary tract infections, cervical cancer, uterine cancer, breast cancer. They are all connected. In 2020, I was diagnosed with fibroids at a time that I thought I was a healthy and fit woman. I knew about balanced diet and also did exercise. In fact, I had a personal trainer, yet there was a tumor developing inside my body. How many people here know somebody who has a fibroids or something that touches on their reproductive system, including infertility? So my topic today is gut health, and I'm trying to keep time. I know I have 10 minutes. How many people would agree with me that gut health is key to good health? The scripture that says, from your bellies shall flow rivers of living waters. The gut is connected to our spirituality. This is why we have many gut-related idioms. We talk about gut instinct, you know. When my child was in London, I knew something was not right. Gut instinct. We talk about that gunman being gutless, you know. We also talk about, follow your guts. We all know that fasting is practiced in many religions. The late Miles Monroe on fasting said that the human body is a pipe through which God puts information. He goes on to say that some people's pipes are so blocked, even them themselves cannot put anything. So what blocks this pipe called the human body? Yeah? What do you think blocks the pipe? Bloating, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, colon cancer, H. pylori, and more digestive disorders. Next slide. Am I in charge of my slide, Mukami? Is it me? Next slide. Thank you. Unfortunately, most people don't realize that gut issue starts with a problem in the liver. The liver is the largest internal organ, and it is a key organ when it comes to digestion. One of the liver's major functions is to produce a compound known as bile, and the work of bile is digestion. When the liver becomes weakened, mainly by high-fat diet or toxins, it struggles to produce bile. Do you all agree that most of us live on high-fat diet? Yeah? So when the liver struggles to produce bile, we say it becomes sluggish or fatty, and there are very many people who live with a fatty liver unbeknown to them. Without enough bile, your food ends up in the colon undigested. Instead of being digested, the food starts to decompose and produces ammonia gas, which causes expansion of the intestinal tract, and that's when we say, I'm a bit bloated. The decomposing food creates a perfect environment for pathogens, parasites like bacteria, such as H. pylori, and this leads to inflammation of the intestinal walls, and this then leads to weakened peristaltic action or peristaltic movement. That is the movement that pushes your food down so that it's excreted. So this is when you start to struggle to empty the bowel. How many people have struggled with constipation? Or know somebody? It doesn't have to be you. So this is when we start to say you're struggling with constipation. Did you know that the gut can carry up to 5 kilograms of compacted stool? Yeah? So when this happens, when you get constipated, sorry to use these words, you become someone with a mobile toilet. Yeah? We've heard of people who take 3, 4, even 5 days before they go to the toilet, and that does not mean they don't eat every day. It was better if you didn't eat every day, but you eat every day, yet you're not able to remove that waste, yeah? If this is not addressed, it could lead to more serious issues like IBS, colon cancer. We know that, especially in Kenya, colon cancer is very high, and it is related to something called H. pylori, yeah, which is a bacteria that is affecting a lot of people. My work is to help people cleanse their gut. As Mukami has said, I run a 9 days detox program known as Liver Rescue. So I help you how to give your liver a break so that it's able to do the digestion. Sorry? Actually, the program is only £10 to join, and it has helped a lot of people with many health issues. Show me your hand if you've taken part in Liver Rescue in the past. Yes. So if I had the time, but we don't have the time, somebody would have given their testimony, but that would be another day. I also work with the latest technology in the kitchen, and I teach people how to cook healthier food. There's a saying that says that you are what you eat. Next slide. Mukami, next slide. I actually think that this was the previous slide anyway. There's a saying that says that you're what you eat. We all know that saying, yeah? And that means that your health is as good as the food you eat. And I believe that the food you eat is as good as how you cook it, yeah? I eat a lot of potatoes, but I know there are a lot of people who love potatoes differently, you know? So it depends with how you cook it. Unfortunately, many people take their health for granted until they lose it. But I hope my short speech will encourage someone to make some changes. I also appreciate that health is not everything, but we all know that everything without health is meaningless. I'll have my business cards later if you want to come and speak to me. Thank you very much.